So I have a new level of admiration for people who make videos throughout their daily tasks. I've spent the majority of today planting and making general improvements to the greenhouse. So it's a little different from the last time I was here, or the last time I posted a video. So I guess more noticeably, like, a lot of my corn is almost ready, and I also purposefully trimmed that back because it was bending up over the roof. My corn is just ridiculous at this point. So now I have more sunlight. Yay! What else? Okay, so before all of my chilies were in grow bags, and I have separated those out, including the peppers. So for now, these are all in just plastic pots scattered around the place, but it means that I can get access to them, I can trim them, which this one here badly needs. Get into the roots of them. Certainly was the case with the red pepper I had, the snack pepper, which was in a pot for a long time. Now I've just planted that because it makes it easier for me to, I have the space for it and I can just tie it up to the rafters. So I've been able to get in about that and trim it. And that's the other one, which I've not really touched, but I did just take out the grow bag. It's just a pepper. Pepper. What's this one? I think that's my cayenne pepper. Cayenne chilies. This one is the Scotch bonnet. Yeah. Which still doesn't have any growth on it, but there are a few buds. So hopefully they'll amount to something. And yeah, I keep forgetting what this one is, because it was just unlabeled seeds. I've got my hot banana, so I've got a few peppers growing quite long in there, and when they go yellow I'll probably pick them. And a bunch of jalapenos, which are doing okay. One of the new additions here are the broad beans that are runner beans that I've planted around. These are probably too close together, but I can thin them out when they start to grow. So I put a trellis in my greenhouse as well, which I've just had sitting around the place. I built this compost bin as well, trying to get back to my roots. I used to mess around with wood quite a lot when I was kicking around my dad's workshop. So just been recycling my waste where possible. The strawberry gutter is doing okay. Have a few heads that might produce fruit, although it's only on that one plant, which is a little bit disappointing. And so this is new. So ignore the electrical cable. So I filled up the top part of the IBC with clay media. The IBC works exactly as it did before in the video that I made, where the water level gets to a certain point and then it is all evacuated by the bell siphon. This bucket here is to allow me to filter the water. I intend to use like a pair of Ashley's old tights or something on this initially, or mesh, to filter solids, and I can just clean those out every week or so. There are no solids just now because there are no fish, but eventually when there are, you know, it's good to filter that stuff out. It can go straight out the compost pile, but it's probably not great for the plant roots. So in this bed, we have a single broad bean because I want to see if they that will do okay in this kind of flood fill aquaponic system. There's a whole bunch of pak choi, which I lost the label for. There is broccoli, and then at the very end there is kale. Most of these are things that my rabbit will eat, which is great because having planted them all at the same time, they will probably be ready about the same time, and I will need help to eat them. At the back there's a basil plant, which is a bit unhappy, and then there's a whole bunch of rocket as well. And the tomatoes are doing great as well. I picked a whole bunch off this morning. It looks like there's going to be another few ready very shortly. Ooh. They're nice and tall. I am keeping these pruned, believe it or not. Trim back a whole bunch of like head growth. So the intention today was to purchase koi to put in this bottom tank, but I have been running tests on the water as a responsible pet owner should, and it's not great. Like the KH levels, it's like carbonate hardness or something, are quite low, and I've been told that means the pH levels are likely to fluctuate, so I want to sort that out before I put anything living in there. Hopefully next week though. So that's it, just a short update really. I'll maybe have more to talk about next week, and if I get fish I'll make another video. Have a good week.